Movies constantly bombard us with unrealistic expectations of love. Real life, meanwhile, comes with more than can be comprehended. A story of love and betrayal, but with an icing of forgiveness, is what the story of Martin Oyotto and Renny Mbori can be described as.
I was running away from intimacy, conjugal rights. I was trying to deny Martin his conjugal rights because nilikuwa na fear. This is a very innocent man. Mimi nimekuja na all my baggage into this marriage and yet nataka kumu-infect.
Renny and Martin's story goes back to 2002 when they met at Onyango Secondary School in Rorida constituency, Siaya County. It was love at first sight for the two.
Mato, there's something I want to tell you today, and it is a secret I've kept for myself for 10 good years.
Renny lets us into a period in her life that she doesn't really want to remember, a period when she lived in denial, fearing for the safety of her husband of 10 years, Martin, and those of her children. She had been keeping secrets from her husband, the main being that she had been living with the deadly HIV and AIDS virus, which has infected approximately 36.7 million people worldwide.
I think that's how I contracted HIV, because we could share needles. It was not a big thing to drug addicts or drug abusers.
So now she is revealed to me we've been discordant couples. She was a drug addict. She was using cocaine in Mombasa. And that were some of the reasons why she's always wanted to do what? To leave our family.
After breaking the dream-shattering news, Renny prepared for anything, including death itself. To be precise, she even harmed herself with a knife that she will use to stab Martin, then use it on herself. A tragic end to the wedding vows to love one another fully and completely until death do us apart.
After kumwambia hivyo, Martin alinihug tu. Nilikuwa shocked because mimi sikuwa na expect that hug. Do you know when alinihug, niliinuka, hiyo kisu tu nikaidrop chini hapo. I didn't believe atanihug.
But the former flight attendant had something up his sleeves. He was not ready to let go his family, and HIV and AIDS was not going to deprive him this treasure. Kimutai Kemboi's story is slightly different from that of the Martins, a story of courage and hope for a brighter future. A student from the Catholic University of East Africa who got the virus from a sugar mommy who took advantage of his desperation for fees to exploit him.
Then I worked for her for a while to an extent that she asked me when I was willing to go back to school, and when I told her, she said she's willing, but in one condition. She gave me the condition, and unfortunately I found myself, I slept with her, we had a sexual intercourse, we didn't use protection, and that is where I can trace that I got the virus from.
The 20-year-old computer science student went ahead to reveal that most people fear to go for tests because of stigmatization. They fear losing friends or even being disowned by their families.
You take the necessary precautions to make sure that you maintain your status, because it is not a guarantee that you'll always be negative. If you're also positive, that's not the end of life. You start medication, you eat well, you exercise, and try to live a positive life.
When not in class, the second-year student is an anti-stigma campaigner, talking to his fellow youths on the importance of abstinence and safe sex.
That it's good to know your status so that you can start planning your life from there. And being HIV positive is not the end of life. It is not a death sentence.
Today, more tools than ever are available to prevent HIV. In addition to abstinence, limiting your number of sexual partners, never sharing needles, and using condoms the right way every time you have sex. If you are living with HIV, there are many actions you can take to prevent passing it to others. The most important is taking antiretroviral medicines the right way every day to keep you healthy for many years. According to statistics released by the CDC in 2016, 36.7 million people are living with HIV and AIDS worldwide, with 1.8 million people being infected yearly. But stigma, discrimination, and disclosure remains the biggest challenges in the fight for this scourge. Ouma, Onyango, KUTV. Nairobi.